Hello everyone, it's Danny. Today we're gonna ID this beautiful orchid which looks so wild, so nice. I cannot tell you how much I love this orchid. It looks beautiful. Okay, so this is an Aliceara Pacific Nova. Really nice name, huh? Now this is a cross between a Brassidium shooting star, and definitely you can tell that the shooting star is one of its parents. Looks pretty similar shape-wise and also color. Okay, and the other parent is Miltonia, clowesii. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly. You have the names in the description if you're not sure how to spell them, if you're interested in that. Alrighty, so this orchid is really close to a Brassica orchid. The shape as well looks pretty similar. Just a few traits that distinguish it, but other than that, it looks very similar. With the mention that the Brassicas usually have longer petals, look even more wild. Now this orchid is fragrant. It's not necessarily a fragrance that will make me go wow, because I have other things that make me really like them, like the Brassavola or the Cherry Baby Oncidium, so it's nothing like that. It really does resemble with the fragrance of the Brassidium shooting star. It's that artificial sweet, very heavy sweet fragrance, but you might actually like it. It is pretty fragrant. You can feel it if you're around it. Smells mostly in the morning, but lasts kind of all day. So it's a good lasting fragrance. Alrighty. So if you can notice, this orchid, apart from the yellow, solid yellow color and the brown spots that usually Brassicas have, this one also have a sort of a purple thingy here on the lip. The lip is not completely purple, but it does have these spots here, and if you look at it, all the flowers, it looks really pretty. Now in time, as the flower ages, this purple does not show so much. Also, it's a cultural thing. If an orchid doesn't receive enough light, enough food and so on, it will not show this purple too much. And the thing with this one was I was gone on vacation this summer. I didn't feed it. None of my orchids got any food, so I think that's why these flowers don't have so much purple. But the last flowers, which actually received some food, are looking slightly more colored. But it's okay. It's just such a strong yellow, you wouldn't believe. Super strong. I mean, when you come into my balcony, that's the first thing you will see, this particular flower. And there's a whole lot of orchids here in my balcony, but you definitely spot her. That's how bright and vivid this yellow is, and that's why I love it so much. Righty, the actual orchid is pretty big. If you notice, the Pseudobulbs, well, this one is pretty shriveled. This orchid was purchased at a discount. But yeah, the Pseudobulbs can get quite large. Wow, excuse my nails, I just cleaned so much these days I didn't have time to make them properly. And yeah, like all Brassicas or Brassica hybrids, it leans towards the light source, so you need to either stabilize it or put that ring, that support around it. I just didn't get to it this summer, but yeah, you definitely need to do that if you don't want it to lean like this. Now this orchid is hanged up here, and that's because if I would place it on a solid surface, it'll bump, it'll just fall. So I just keep it hanged. It does good hanged. It doesn't require super much light, I've noticed, compared to other oncidiums to bloom nicely. But yeah, bright light is a plus for this type of orchid, for an intergeneric. Now I do have a video on how to care for oncidiums and intergenerics, so if you want to learn more about them, you can check the description. This particular one does fall under the category of intergenerics and oncidium hybrids in general, because the Brassidium shooting star is actually a cross between a Brassica and an oncidium, so somewhere in her parentage she does have oncidium traits as well, even though she doesn't look like an oncidium. Does have some genes. But anyway, it's a beautiful orchid to have just for the color. Fragrance is a bonus. I'm not particularly fond of the fragrance. I like it. It's nice. It's just not wow for me, but it is cute. It's a bonus if you want an orchid that has a fragrance and has beautiful flowers. This is a good one. Alrighty, so thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. I post quite a lot. And if you have questions or suggestions for me, leave me a comment. I will try to answer as best as I can. And visit orchidnature.com if you want to get in touch with our community. I'll see you next time. Bye!